Escape the dungeon!
Hello, everybody. This is Escape the Dungeon, the podcast where we ask you to join us as we explore the world beyond the world's oldest role-playing game. My name is Mike Cripps. I will be your narrator, and I am joined by four fantastic players. Zach Brass.
Hello, that's me. I'm Zach.
Dom Brass.
Hi, I'm Dom. I will be playing the Turtle Man this season.
Nate Brass.
Hi. Hello, Internet. That's me. I am Nate Brass. Today I'll be playing Elias again.
And Tyler Niddle.
That's me. I'll be playing the Walrus Guy.
Each season, we will
Ooh.
be playing a different tabletop role-playing game. This season, we are playing the rustic fantasy RPG Legend in the Mist, published by Son of Oak Game Studio. Guys, if I have done the 2-second mental math correctly, then I have timed this announcement appropriately to when the episode will be released. Okay. But
Let's see.
I have
I
an
hope you
announcement.
did it wrong.
And this is it's something I am going to need your help with to hold myself accountable for this announcement, okay?
Okay.
You're asking the wrong crowd.
My announcement is I am going to watch the World Cup.
Oh my God.
Whoa, you're choosing this one?
Yeah, the last one was way
I mean,
better.
I'm not going to hold you accountable.
I
for
mean,
that.
guitar.
No, not guitar.
That was the last one.
That was the
No.
last one.
Was that the one? Did they have games on
Yeah.
Thanksgiving Day? I might be thinking
I
for
don't
the.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was. That was guitar was the one in the
Because
winter.
they're the only one that happened during the winter.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck. Shit. Now I feel like an even bigger asshole. But it was good because there was football on Thanksgiving.
No,
Real
Yeah.
football.
you're whatever.
Grr.
No, I can't do this. I have to. I can't make fun of you guys for watching soccer because
you're gonna do
I'm
it?
going to watch soccer. I don't understand the rules. I've listened
It's not
to
complicated.
I've
It's
listened
really
to you
not.
guys explain offside or offsides. I can never remember if it's plural or not.
Offsides.
S. There's an S.
Okay, for some reason I thought people got mad if you said it with an S.
Nobody gets mad if you see it either way, to be honest.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
doesn't
guess there's
seem
not
true.
It's like
necessarily an
offside or
S, but like
offsides,
if
and no
they're
one really cares.
offsides,
To be
yeah.
clear, there's definitely some people who get mad for
I
no
thought that
reason.
was
Just
something that
avoid them.
people got
It's like a
very in
semantic
their
thing, you know,
feelings
like,
about.
No, I don't know. You must
And
be
he's
thinking of something
offside,
else.
or the ruling
No,
is
I don't watch soccer.
offside.
You must have been in the weirdest Reddit thread one day.
Dude, I don't even know.
But one thing that I don't think we've talked about a lot in general on this podcast, but not at all in this season, is Zach, Dom, and Nate. The three of you are English. You consider yourselves British, even though you don't have accents, even though Zach has served in the American military.
lot of
you were
immigrants served in the
you were
military.
born in England, the three of you.
Yeah, we're traitors.
And so you will be rooting for England in this World Cup.
Yes.
Well, because we're not
Obviously.
yet demons. Yeah, we have
Yeah,
to.
like, are
What
you
the
kidding
fuck
me?
Does America
The truth
even
is,
care?
I actually-
I'm sorry.
kind of explicitly want America to always do worse than England. It's not even just like they're my second team, England's out. I'd be like, oh fuck, England's out. I hope America gets knocked out soon.
I
Nate's
respect
not
it.
quite
No,
like
I will
that.
support. I
Nate's
will support
definitely
America.
more of a I'll support America, but like I'm like, no, I'm not putting up with that shit. You know how many
You'll
text
support
messages?
America like vocally, but like on the inside of part of you is like, yeah, but like they can't keep
No,
winning.
if they made it to the finals and England didn't,
It'd be
I'm not
upsetting.
putting up with that. I'm not dealing
That
with the
could be
number
a
of
little
text
exhausting.
messages
It's not
I'm going to
gonna
receive from people who are
Who
like,
have no
fuck
business
yeah,
texting you
America.
about that.
any person, there's basically all the casual soccer fans that know I'm English are gonna come crawling out of the woodwork
That's
just to be
hilarious.
like, oh,
I
hey,
will
hey,
say
hey.
my one friend who may listen to this, Mike, is allowed to come out of the woodwork because I do message him every time that Arsenal start bottling the league. And I get some joy out of it.
Which
Well,
hopefully
just
by the time
disappointment
this
But I
in
don't
his
want
messages.
City
Hey,
to
Mike.
win. I hate City. Ugh.
Yeah, me too.
I
saw
know I
this-
wanted Arsenal to win, but it's really
But it's
funny
still funny.
when you
It
see
is-
it happen 5 years in a
is.
row.
It's like, all right, I think it's 4 years. And, it's funny because they were talking about the quadruple this year. Don't think they were talking about this quadruple.
They talk about the quadruple every year, dude. They're like,
I
this is
saw
the year we're
this.
gonna get the
I'm gonna
quad.
move on because I have no idea what a quadruple is.
I know it's getting like beyond it, right? This is how I feel at family dinner.
I saw this clip recently of Irish people being interviewed and being like on the street being asked, would you take Ireland qualifying for the World Cup if it meant England would win it? And so many of these Irish people were like
no.
conflicted or immediately saying no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I
Yeah.
appreciate.
Can't imagine
It's
why.
funny. There's a real yeah, well, obviously all the other, UK and Ireland.
This is why the United
nations-
States will never win a World Cup, okay? We don't have the kind of rivalries against other countries like other countries do.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that recently, Tyler, and it made me kind of sad. Like, obviously, everyone just hates America on principle, which they should.
Yeah.
But, like,
so do we.
it feels
Well,
like
me.
we're missing out on that fun rivalry where.
Yeah. Well,
I
it's
guess
like
maybe
it's a
we
very
have it with
Especially
Canada,
in China
maybe.
during the
Mexico
Olympics.
a little bit.
It does get it. United States and Mexican national team matches do get
They get a
heated.
little funny.
I will say
But
that.
that's because it's a bunch of Mexican players and a bunch of Mexican people related to Mexican players or from Mexican nationalities that play for the U.S. national team. Not all, but there is a lot. The U.S. has a good way of poaching South Americans in general, being like, "Oh,
Sure.
come play for us." And not obviously Mexico isn't South America, but Mexico, Central America, and South America. They like to just be like, "Oh, we can find an excuse to get a good athlete."
I'm excited to watch the World Cup. I've always been like a big Olympics guy. Like I love watching that. For whatever reason, the World Cup, besides 1 year, I think it was our senior year of high school, Zach. There was
Yeah.
the World Cup, and we would watch games like after finals, like before the teachers could actually let us leave class. But after we were done taking the tests, they just put the games on, and that was fun.
That's hilarious.
That's funny.
But other than that, I've never really gotten into it.
That wasn't a great World Cup either.
But I think with my support, the United States can go all the way this year. I think.
Yeah.
I think we've got this in the bag now that I'm on board.
Yeah, Christian Pulisic is gonna just lead us to victory.
He's kind of from our local area.
He is. He's from Hershey. I'm pretty sure he's
That's
from
a
Hershey.
stretch of our local area, but okay.
Hey, he's
Our
our
state.
state.
When you're talking about the national team, kind of local area seems appropriate.
Yeah, I
it's
feel
like
like
2 hours away. Whatever.
Yeah,
That's
mean,
close
we're
in
sitting there.
America.
Yeah. You could go there for a day trip.
Yeah.
People do.
Yeah, we went to Gettysburg. It was like a
You
3-hour drive.
That's so insane.
You know where else you
Was
could
it
go
that
for a
far?
day trip?
Our podcast.
Our sponsor.
Sponsored by Saudi Arabia.
Shit, no, Leprechaun Island. Leprechaun Island.
Sponsored by Leprechaun Island Cruises.
Jesus Christ.
Check out our cruise ships. filled
They're the
with-
most
Wait, are the
whimsical.
lepers cons or the
No, leprechaun.
or we're conning
Like,
leopards? Oh, okay, good.
You
No.
did say it weird.
I'm just making
Tyler.
sure. I thought
The
it'd be
leper.
I was gonna leave it,
Or is
but
it
now that Tom's
leprechauns?
brought it up,
okay.
Pescetti,
See,
gizzards.
he heard it too. He heard it too. I just wanted to make sure we're not conning lepers because that seems really fun.
No.
If they're the con artists, I can work with that. That's kind of like pro ableist, like not it. You know what I mean?
I don't.
We're just trying to help people who don't have jobs.
Escape the
Like
Dungeon
the
is a
chicken
proudly
Mononoke.
pro-leper podcast.
We're just trying to give them jobs so they can make guns for Irontown. Start the podcast. Shut up.
That was a really good move, Mike. You want to start?
In the bowels of Leprechaun Island's castle, a battle rages on as the Fellowship of the Traveling Turtle Tavern has stumbled upon a strange threat. A horde of gremlins and a miasma of dreadful sludge and tentacles, all some sort of occult manifestation of fear. The scale of these foes has proven difficult to combat, and the Fellowship has been divided, injured, and trapped. All the while, these gremlins continue their attempt to break into the castle vault, where the leprechaun has long locked away all of his negative feelings and memories. So let's quickly recap the situation, right? There is a variety of threats on the battlefield. There is the horde of gremlins, which are currently surrounding Elias and Fabrice. The horde has been injured and infected with some poison by Elias, and they are now like bubbling and smoking, very clearly like in a bad state, but still a threat around you, and they are closing in on the two of you guys. Simo is separate from you as he is by the vault doors, where there are 3 gremlins, each wielding like big pickaxes, and he has gotten in the middle of them, and they are now turning their attention from breaking into the vault to fighting Simo. And lastly, there is this stalactite of sludge coming from the ceiling, which Ken has jumped up to thanks to his magically empowered leaping abilities, but has now gotten stuck inside. So the lower half of his body is dangling out of the stalactite. The upper half of his body is inside it, along with a gremlin in there who was like protected by the stalactite and controlling these tentacles of sludge. So that's the situation. On top of that, one thing I am starting to like about like ending these episodes sort of in the middle of these challenges is it gives me a week to like evaluate what I want to do at the start. And I do want to throw some things out there right now. I am going to give Ken a status because of him being stuck. We're gonna call it constrained 2.
Of course, it's a negative status.
Yeah, of
Well,
course it
you're
is.
eaten.
You
got
just
eaten by a
said,
stalactite.
I got it. I'll come out.
Constrained 2 on Ken. I'm also going to give one of the 3 pickaxe gremlins a defensive status, because the other 2 are going to interpose themselves between Simo and the 3rd. Like they are acting as bodyguards for the 3rd pickaxe gremlin, so that he can go and continue working on breaking into the vault. So I'm going to give the 3rd of these gremlins just a bodyguard 3 status. Getting to him without dealing with the bodyguards is going to be harder. And the last thing I'm going to mention right here at the top And this is, I'm not going to create a tag or status for this. More just mentioning a development that is happening here as Elias and Fabrice are being crowded by the horde of gremlins, which have these like boils growing and erupting and like smoke coming off of their bodies because of the infection that Elias subjected them to. That smoke is sort of starting to rise and collect in a single spot in the air, almost as if it's being like pulled out of these gremlins, and it's condensing and collecting in a single spot. So that is what is happening. Let's start with the spotlight on Elias and Fabrice in the middle of the horde of gremlins. What do you guys want to do?
Quick point of clarity. The congealing thing, that's still a mass of like gas, right?
Yeah, it's like smoke that is coming
Yeah.
out of these injured, infected gremlins. Like some of the horde are even beginning to like drop, succumbing to the infection and Ken's decapitations from last episode. But like as they are falling, smoke is coming out of them, rising into the air and collecting like in a spot.
Does it stink?
Oh yeah, dude. It stinks
right?
super bad.
Simo doesn't notice.
Oh no!
Just to inflict pain on his friends.
Ah, geez. Okay. Elias, do you have like a secret thing you want to do here? Or...
Yeah, oh, okay,
You know
I
what?
was
I don't have a
hoping
lot
the
of magic for
poison
this. I
would
could try
stop
to.
them.
Well, I could try to advance the. If you got poison, I could like create bacteria to try to inflame that a little bit, try to exacerbate it. But like,
That sounds crazy. I love it. Go for it.
cool. Let's try that. I don't have the most tags for this, but it seemed fun and I want to do it. So I want to try to make contact with the miasma that is also the gremlins. And I would like to. Oh no, I killed my life magic. I forgot that I did that. Maybe we should come up with a backup plan.
Okay, so I am going to try and blast this whole horde with some thunder magic. I would like to stab my sword into one of them and have it do like an AoE attack outward.
Like a chain
Ooh.
lightning kind of thing.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty
Yeah.
good, yeah.
That's pretty cool. You got your lightning sword. What other tags are you gonna try and use here?
Witch Apprentice.
Sure.
There we go. Self-made wand. My dual wielding. Pew pew pew.
Sure. If you want to be dual wielding, but I'm keeping that in mind. You've got your hands full, brother.
You got it, brother. I feel like wind magic doesn't really help here. And takes time, that's up to you. Sludge knowledge?
I don't think takes time is going to come into play here.
Sweet.
Sure, I'll give you sludge knowledge, because you know that the sludge and these gremlins and the stalactite, it's all kind of one thing manifesting in different forms. So I'll let that apply. You are going to take a -3 from the scale of the horde. So that is going to bring you down to a +1 on this roll.
Does the poison not affect them?
Yeah, you know, I said that it would last time, so I think the poison is going to make them slower and weaker and more susceptible to this attack. So because they are infected 3, but did I didn't already give you a bonus for a status. No, I didn't. So we'll add that to bring you up to a +4.
Sweet.
So very good chance of success as long as you don't roll like poo.
That's an 8.
That's
Ooh,
pretty
okay,
poo.
okay.
It's not
It is.
total
Pretty
poo.
poo.
It's not
It's not
total
total
poo,
poo.
but it's
Not great.
it could be less poo.
Yeah.
It could be
Stinky,
more
stinky.
poo.
It could be more poo. But
Barely. With the roll was bad.
Great. So an 8 is a mixed success. You will succeed on doing a chain lightning on these gremlins, but there's going to be a consequence here. How would you like to spend the 4 power from that roll?
Statuses do they have? I feel like we're just building all these new statuses for them. This is not good.
We have a status called decapitated on them, which I tried to just make injured, but Zach insisted that it be decapitated.
It should be a better
You can
quality
decapitate people with lightning swords.
status for being more specific.
That's
I'm pretty
true.
sure
you
that
are using a sword to do this.
Yeah.
So
Also-
maps on.
and
Yeah.
literally also just saying it should be the more specific the status is, the better it is. Just
It
saying.
can only take decapitated 2 to kill a man.
I mean, what is decapitated too? Because it sounds like it's like at least halfway through their neck.
Well, to be honest, it sounds like you cut off a couple heads. But, like,
but yeah, if you want to just spend the 4 power to create a tier 4 status for like the injury, yeah, we can absolutely do that.
Yes.
For the decapitated.
Yeah, sure, Zach. I
For
will.
shocked.
no, yeah, this way Tyler and
I'm
I
just-
can't effectively add to the status.
I'm just being
Have to use a sword
canonically
to do it.
accurate.
Hey, you know what? Anything that makes the game more specific and difficult.
Guys, we
is
gotta
fun.
up the decapitated status. 2 of our party members looking at their hammers.
You could decapitate someone with a hammer if you try hard enough.
Yeah,
Weird.
you gotta
Swing
hit
hard
'em
enough.
really hard.
the good news here is that regardless of whether we want to call this decapitated or electrocuted or whatever, I think tier 4 is the limit on defeating this horde.
Yes.
As Elias stabs and sends this blast of electricity ricocheting through the gremlins. They flash, black and white. You see their skeletons briefly inside their bodies, as one by one, as the lightning bolt leaves them and jumps to the next, each one just like explodes in a puff of goo and smoke.
Gross.
But that smoke starts to rise up and join what has already been created there. And
This
as
can
the
only be
last
good.
gremlin pops, the horde is defeated. There's now like the room is like the upper levels of the room are filled with this smoke. And from the smoke, from above you, you hear laughter.
Sounds like Santa Claus.
Santa?
I know it's.
No, I didn't go ho ho ho. I went
You went
ho 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 ho.
Mike, we all heard it. Like I don't know what to tell
Fine. You pushed my you
Canonically,
see
the
it now.
characters,
I like it.
The reveal is out there. The big bad of this season is Santa Claus.
That bastard. I knew it.
Someone's been
That's why it's winter.
naughty. Ho ho ho.
Okay, I'm taking this as canon. To be clear, I don't know.
No, you just hear strange laughter coming from above you. That's all I'm gonna give as a consequence for now. But there's now laughing smoke in the room.
I'm just
Oh.
imagining like a One Piece laugh where it's just like lo 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 lo.
No.
He's never gonna see
Hold
that.
on. I'm gonna give you the exact
Fee, fee, fee,
canon
fee, fee.
laugh here. Hold on 1 second.
That's nothing like Santa Claus.
Yeah, I was gonna
Fucking god damn it! Every time. Yes, I was gonna make the same joke.
Little
Not
boy,
Santa
this
Claus.
girl.
Cool.
So that's what you hear.
Santa's
It's definitely not Santa, though. I think now
be
we all
Krampus, though.
have to agree that Santa Claus Island is real in this setting.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we
for the
would be
Christmas
mad if
special.
that was not the case.
Right? Yeah.
He's just like the
Obviously.
fucking leprechaun. He's just a Santa Claus Island.
He's our
Yeah, the
next door
Santa
neighbor.
Claus lives here.
Wait, he's the Santa Claus?
Yeah,
He's
of
the Santa
course.
Claus.
What would,
That's how they are all named.
would he
The
just
Griffin,
be
the Leprechaun?
Santa Claus? That's crazy.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous. They don't have like.
I mean, it's not like he's a Santa Claus.
Yeah, he's the Santa Claus.
He's the Santa Claus.
So is there only one
Agreed.
Griffin?
Yeah, of
Maybe.
course.
It's not. Yeah.
And one
on the
leprechaun.
island.
Well, I mean, there was one Griffin.
No, Mr. Griffin.
Tyler, Simo,
Yeah.
dealing with the pickaxe wielding gremlins. There's now like 2 acting as a bodyguard to the 3rd, which is going back to the vault trying to smash its way in. What are you going to do?
Let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I believe it's been established that I got ice fists.
Yeah, you are ice
You have a
powered right
hammer.
now. You've got an ice hammer. You've probably got like 1 iced pauldron on your shoulder. Yeah, ice gloves. Why not? Yeah, you're ice powered.
All right, we're ice powered. Yeah, I'm gonna try and deal with these bodyguard guys to get to the pickaxe dude
Yeah.
trying to break into the vault. Well, we're going to invoke ice powered,
Let's freaking go, dude.
large, have a lot of weight behind my punches.
Yeah, you are.
Lots of rope is not scratched for some reason.
It should be.
And I'm also using my mash paddle, which has been icified.
Yep.
I think that's really all I can invoke right now.
Plus, you get the +1 from your ice powered status, so that's going to bring you up to a +3.
Cool. All right.
I don't think there's going to be anything else that applies here, so give me a roll +3. That's a 9, a mixed success. So how would you like to spend your 3 power here? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't subtract 1 from the scale because you're going after both at once. So that is actually going to be an 8, which means it's going to be 2 power. So how would you like to spend your 2 power here?
I'd like to reduce that bodyguard status by trying to punch him out of the way.
Yeah, so you're focused more on creating an opening rather than taking these gremlins down.
Yes.
So yeah, you just start like shoving them with like the tip of your mash paddle ice hammer, getting them out of the way. They're still in a defensive position, but you have created an opening. You have reduced that bodyguard status from 3 to 1, which means it's going to be easier to get to the one that is going through the vault. But there's going to be a consequence here. And I think the consequence I don't wanna, like, just hurt you all the time, believe it or not, because I think there's more interesting things to do
Really?
here.
I don't.
Could've told me.
That'll make him dirty again.
How
Um
long will that one last?
6
um,
months.
I would like to say that one of the gremlins, swings the pickaxe towards you, doesn't quite get you in the walrus blubber, but does get your, the apron that you're always wearing, and
No! My look!
it,
Like Simo cares about his look.
it like pins you down for just a second as the other one that you're fighting takes the blunt end of its pickaxe and just smacks you in the face with it.
Ow.
What I'm going to say here, Simo, I am going to create a status on you that is going to be pinned 1, as you are now like slightly pinned to the ground by this pickaxe. But the blunt end to the face, I am going to say leaves a quite ugly bruise right in your face. And I'm going to scratch your tag for liked by the common folk. You now just look a little
Oh.
ugly and scary.
Damn, dog.
You're gonna leave this place and one of the common folk is gonna see you and go, ah. Very good, Simo. Let's jump over to Fabrice. Fabrice, you are on the ground. There's this now laughing smoke above you. Is there anything you would like to do?
How far above me is it?
I'm gonna say it's probably like 3 or 4 feet above your head. It's like it's like filling the upper half of the room. You actually can now like no longer quite see Ken's lower half very well because it is obscured
Oh
by the
no.
smoke.
Oh no, Ken's gonna die. All right, Elias. You try to deal with this, I think, right? I ran out of magic. I'm gonna go try to
You're
help
out of magic?
Sibo. Yeah, I killed it. I killed my
What?
magic. I don't
That
know what I
doesn't
did.
seem healthy, Fabrice.
It's not, I don't think. I'm gonna I'm gonna use my fancy hammer and my mage forged skull body to try to protect my friend and my grumpy spiky boy, Grendel. I'm gonna use his protective shield. And I want to parry away the the uh the the pickaxe, the dwarf people.
Yeah, you're
Pickaxe people.
going to run over to Simo as he gets pinned down and join the fight against these gremlins. Do you want to go after like all 3 of them at once? Do you want to focus on the 2 that are bodyguard? Like how
I
just
yeah,
what is
I
your
would
approach here?
I want to focus on the 2 that are bodyguarding, and basically I'm making space here, with my defensive and my boinking.
Sure. I'm gonna say I think your defensive statuses I'm not really gonna use at
Fair play.
this time because I think that's more like to mitigate any potential consequences than to actually help you achieve what you're trying to do right now.
Fair
Um,
enough.
but what tags are you gonna use here?
Uh, Fancy hammer and mage forged golem, and, if I can't use my protective shield, then I will not.
Very good. I'm gonna get rid of the thick sludge tag. I think, as the gremlin horde has been dealt with, I think a lot of
Yeah.
the sludge on the ground is starting to evaporate. So, I'm not going to invoke that here. So just give me, I am going to give you a -1 penalty from the scale. So go ahead and give me a roll +1.
Right. So rolled a 2 and a 5. That should be an 8.
That is an 8. So again, a mixed success. You will succeed on what you're trying to do with 1 power to spend. What effect would you like to have there?
Fuck it. Can I just get rid of the pins tag? Or is that too much?
Yeah, if that is what you think your main focus here was, to just sort of run in and smack the pickaxe away with your fancy hammer, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to do evasive maneuvers for Simo, so that's for sure kind
Um
of where I would go.
Yeah, very good. So you just immediately unpin Simo as he gets pinned down by one of these pickaxes. You are going to take a consequence here, Dom. The consequence I'm going to give Fabrice here is, oh gosh, I feel like I gotta do this. If only to force you to do a reaction. I think that the pickaxe gets swung by the one that wasn't pinning
Fuck me.
Simo, and it comes right
Yeah.
at Grendel, your little turtle, and it cracks Grendel
even let me use the
across the
tag!
face. It cracks Grendel across the
That's fucked up,
face,
dude.
breaking his jaw. I'm going to scratch your lockjaw tag. Now, you can roll to
Okay.
resist this
Rude.
consequence.
Yeah, I want to roll to resist this consequence. What the fuck, dude? That's so mean.
So I know, that's why I had to do it. So
I
whenever
know, but like now it hurt my feelings. I want you to know that.
whenever you want
right.
to roll to resist a consequence, you invoke your tags, like I've said before, but you cannot invoke any tags that you used in the action that gave you those consequences, which is why I was saving you by not allowing you to use those
Aw.
tags, Tom.
What a good guy. I'm gonna use my protective spike shell. Let's see. Can I use my turtle caravaner senses or commune with reptiles? Actually, one or the other, I think would be fine to represent my relationship and my danger senses tingling.
I think commune with
Just use the
reptiles
Grendel
works here.
tag to
Yeah.
Grendel tag.
Yeah, I would like to use the Grendel tag to protect the spiky boy. Protects himself. He's a smart spiky boy.
Yeah, I think that works. So go ahead and roll with +3.
That's a 10. Let's go.
That's a 10, which means on a successful reaction with a 10 plus, you may spend your power +1 on any effect. So you have 4 power to spend here, 2 of which you
shit.
will need to use to prevent Grendel from having his lockjaw taken away. But
Rock and roll.
you have 2 more power that you can spend on any effect here that you think is directly related to the action that's taking place. So describe what happens to me, Dom.
I would like to think that the pickaxes come down, and as I pull my turtle into safety, it gleams off the spiky protective shell that is so well taken care of because of the great diet that he has, and so it's able to block it fully without actually making any purchase, and it sticks into the ground. I would like to spend my power getting the pickaxe stuck because I had not thought of the fact that I am actually they're super effective against me. So I'm a little nervous now.
Yeah, you
I
are
thought
rocks.
that turn was going
You,
at first.
as you
Yeah.
love to remind us, Fabrice, you are rocks. Yeah, you want to spend 2 power to just disarm this gremlin?
Absolutely.
Great. So I'll in fact say that one of the pickaxes gets perfectly Dark Souls parried by your turtle, and it sends the pickaxe, which is like larger than a creature the gremlin's size should be wielding, sends it just like spiraling through the air. It actually goes up into the air and stabs into the side of the stalactite, getting
Let's
stuck there.
go, dude. That's so much better than what I said.
Very good. So one of the gremlins is no longer a gremlin pickaxer. It's just a gremlin. Let's go back over to Ken. Ken, you are half stuck in the stalactite. You see a gremlin staring down at you, sort of slobbering at the mouth with this like sludge and its pointy teeth. I believe it just told you it's gonna eat you. What is Ken gonna do here?
I immediately respond, I'm gonna eat you!
Nice.
And I growl.
It growls back.
Okay, well, do I have my sword arm?
You do. You don't have great maneuverability, but you have your sword. You have your sword arm.
There can't be a lot of space in here. I figured this is a very good skewering opportunity. So yeah, I'm gonna try and skewer him.
Okay.
I just, I know there's probably other things that I could do that are more creative, but I just can't think of anything Ken would do in the face of a gremlin trying to eat him, and then threaten the gremlin back and try and skewer it.
Okay, let's get a roll for skewer here. What tags do you have?
I have curved sword.
Yep, because you got that back.
Which admittedly not the best for skewering.
That's true. That's true. That's an insanely good point, Nate. This is a curved sword.
It's not.
Look at the picture. It's got a point. It doesn't look that bad for skewering. That's the canonical picture right there. Focus under pressure.
No, I'm
Or
gonna say no to
survival
focus
There's a
under
lot of
pressure this
physical
time.
pressure around him right now.
There's so much pressure around me. But anyway, survival skills.
Fine. Focused under pressure,
Don't
yes.
give in, Mike.
Survival
He
skills,
was letting
no.
it go.
Give in,
No
Mike.
to
Fine,
survival skills.
Fine.
Okay, yeah.
Even though
Take my
right now
survival
my
skills.
survival instinct is to eat this gremlin.
Fine, survival skills. I'm sorry, Zach's just
Keep
a
going,
really
Zach,
good
keep going.
salesman.
Okay. I mean, look, I might as well while I'm ahead here train.
No, keep
swordsman.
going. He's gonna give you that -2 for your inability to move.
Yeah, I know.
So true.
Train swordsman.
Fight for
Trained
it.
swordsman is good. That's gonna bring you up to +4.
Okay. All right.
one
Seafood
more?
specialist. No, I'm
No.
obviously kidding.
Okay. No.
Gremlins are a sort of
Gremlins
seafood,
are
and I
part
did
of-
just threaten to eat him.
No.
He's
So
threatened to eat. He's a chef.
Dude, I can't wait till you get to use that against like shark people or something. That's gonna be sick.
So we're at +4. I'm gonna give you -2 from your constrained 2 status, but this gremlin is dazed because of what Fabrice did, which I think will make it an easier target. So you will get a +3 from the dazed 3 status, bringing you up
fuck.
to a
Nice.
roll +5.
Wow. Okay.
Nat ones.
No, I think I got a 15, but let me just double. Yes, that's a 15.
All right, that is a 15 with 5 power to spend.
Like shooting fish in a barrel, baby.
Is it not? Oh no, that's for. Never mind.
He's gonna take
Um,
control of the
Okay.
stalactite.
Is there just a can I just create a status dead 5?
You can't create dead 5.
Decapitated 5? Skewered 5?
Skewered
Well,
5.
wait a second.
Surely that just is dead though, right?
That is. I guess every status is dead in a way because literally any status gets to tier 6 and your character is dead. So,
Okay, but the gremlin surely at 5 is dead as an NPC.
The gremlin at 5 is dead. You do, in fact, skewer the gremlin inside of the stalactite just through the head as it's starting to
God.
like lunge
through the
down
mouth.
at you with its fangs. Yeah,
Aw.
absolutely. Just through the mouth. And its eyes roll in the back of the head. It sort of like dissolves against your blade, as does the stalactite that
was gonna
you
eat
are
that.
in. And
Gross.
Ken and the leprechaun, which had been held up in the air against the stalactite, both
Yeah, I forgot.
begin to fall. And those of you on the ground don't see it at first because of all of that smoke. So you don't see them until they are plunging rapidly about halfway down towards the ground. Let's jump over to Elias. Elias, is there anything you would like to do as you see both Ken and the leprechaun rapidly falling towards the ground?
Air magic?
I was gonna try something else, but I guess if Ken needs help, I will attempt
Ken always lands
to
on his feet.
like use wind magic to catch him and give him a nice little calm fall, little feather fall action here
What about the leprechaun? Just gonna let the leprechaun
for
fall?
both of them. Feather
Okay.
fall targets 4 creatures.
Okay, so you've got wind magic and witch apprentice that I assume you're
Yes,
calling out here. So that's gonna be 2. Anything else?
I think just my self-made wand.
Sure, you've got your self-made wand. You're going to take a -1 penalty for trying to do it to both targets at once. So that's going to bring you down from a +3 to a +2. Now I'm going to invoke your weakness for takes time. This is a split-second reaction to stop them from hitting the ground hard. This is going to take some time, a very tight window of getting the spell out in time. So that's going to bring you down to a +1. Go ahead, give me a roll.
That is an 8.
An 8. Okay. Don't forget to mark improve on that theme. And because I invoked your weakness. And that is going to be a success with a consequence, as you quickly cause this cushion of air to form around Ken and the leprechaun. They land gently on the ground unharmed. The consequence here is the smoke, the laughing smoke above you all. It stops laughing. You're no fun, are you? Interrupting my games, interrupting my goals. I'm done playing with you. And that smoke begins to swirl around, getting tighter and tighter into a ball. And then from the ball, these tendrils start to erupt out until the smoke is in the shape of a hand. 5 fingers.
Raise your hand.
Though, much like an eye, the like ring finger
Nice.
is
call.
upsettingly long on
Ugh.
this hand made of smoke. And it begins to hover over Elias, ready to smack down on top of him. Elias,
No,
this
Elias.
hand is going to harm you unless you are able to react against this right now. Just we freeze.
No.
I'm
No, he's
just
frozen in fear.
thinking.
I just sword doesn't seem the immediate reaction, but I can try cutting off the big finger.
Can I try to reaction just blast it with some thunder?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can't use any
Stay
of the
away.
tags you
Zap.
just used, but you can use your Thunder Sword.
Cool.
Anything else that you feel like will help you out here? I don't think so.
Poison
Looking at your
tester.
character sheet.
I'm slightly immune to poisons.
I
And this
don't
is
think
clearly a
that is
poison
going
type. It's made
to.
of smoke.
Yeah, and
Give
in
me
my
a
brain
roll
it's a
plus
purple
one
smoke.
to react to this.
Yeah. Hey, that's
Cool,
an
let's
8.
go.
An 8, great. So you you succeed. You can spend your 1 power only to lessen the consequences here. So you can reduce this incoming status by 1 effectively. Which means that instead of getting a status that I am going to call Miasma 3, it is going to be
3?
Miasma 2, as
Alright.
it smacks down on you, and this like smoke starts to like cling to you and seep into your clothes and your body, and like you inhale it, and it just immediately makes you feel weak and frightened all at once. So Elias like bends over and starts coughing and shivering. It's like this onset of disease and fear all at once. Ken is on the ground. Simo and Fabrice are dealing with the gremlins trying to get into the vault. What are you guys doing?
I want to go for the
Fabri-
thing in the vault, but you do something, Simo.
Fabrice, do you think you can take these guys?
Do you want me to take these guys?
I'll help him.
Yeah,
I'm
you,
just-
you
I
think you
will-
got that? There's a giant hand. I feel like I could be more
Do
useful.
you think
fighting
you're gonna
that.
kill the giant hand? If you have an idea for killing the giant hand, go ahead. I can't. I don't know how to do that. I was gonna go help.
Well, maybe not
Elias.
kill it, but start creating some tags that'll help us kill it. You know.
Yeah,
Cool
no,
it
you
off
got a
so it
plan for
becomes a
that.
liquid.
Yeah. I mean, we keep fighting blob stuff, right? And making them a little brittle helped last time, so I figure I could do it this time.
No, I straight up didn't even think of it. If you have a plan, my guy, go ahead. Okay. I just was a little surprised that you were like, "Hey, do you want to do the fighting?" And I was like, "Wait a second." But if you're doing other fighting over there,
It's just some pickaxe gremlins. I think it can handle it.
You're rock.
yeah,
Yeah, you're a rock.
Okay.
What pickaxes can't hurt rocks.
cool. Okay, yeah.
That's not what they're made for.
Okay, yeah, Sibo, you go do your thing. I'm sure Ken will save me. It's fine. I didn't come here to help you do this thing or anything. It's fine. Go do what you do. I believe in you. You've got magic. I crossed off my life magic. So
Yeah. Oldie but a goodie. I want to try and make this giant hand more brittle
Okay.
with my ice powers.
Trying to make the smoke brittle. We'll see how it goes.
Solid, viscous, fluidous.
Yes.
Change its state.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What tags are you invoking here?
Magic tusks, ice powered. I'm going to be doing a big old like blow attack, like and I'm gonna use boisterous for that.
I can't allow that.
He's got
That's-
powerful
Fuck off.
lungs.
God damn. Yeah, I got powerful
Iron
lungs. I'm
lungs.
boisterous.
Look, I've been pretty dang lenient with a lot of these tags.
Okay, 3 of my tags are scratched. Okay, I don't want to hear it. I don't have a lot of
That's
options.
because
So fuck you.
fucking keep doing it. But also, you guys just need to get
I-
better at arguing
got
your
2 of them.
case.
too bad you
feel like
can't
I'm
use
pretty
that
good.
ice armor tag or whatever.
He
I
is.
am.
You are okay. Then we're good.
All right.
So
well, that's
you had magic tusks, ice powered. Was there anything else?
no, that's it.
Okay, I'm going to subtract 1 because this hand is gaseous, which I think is going to make it harder for this to affect, but give me a roll plus 1.
Oh, nice.
That's a 10.
A 10, great. A full success without consequence. So the effect you want to have is to like freeze the cloud a little bit, right? To
Yeah.
make it Great. I think that absolutely works somehow. We don't need to get into it. You've
Well, ice crystals start forming inside of the
yeah, exactly. Like ice
Yeah.
crystals begin to freeze, and the hand of smoke starts to sort of lock into place and move slower. We'll create a status here for frozen 1 on the hand.
God,
Fabrice, you are with the pickaxe gremlins. What are you doing as Simo runs away from you?
Cat, save me! Save me, Cat! I'm gonna die! I'm really scared right now. I just felt pain for the first time the other day, and this is really scary. Shit. I am going. I don't know. Does someone else have the thing? I was really here just to assist.
I mean, Ken, did
You can
you
do something
want
to set up
run
Ken
over?
for his role.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
run
you can-
over and try and take out that guy. That one opening. Shit.
Yeah, the gremlin who is trying to break through the vault has much less of a bodyguard presence here currently. You want to make a beeline for that guy?
Totally.
All right. You're charging in. What tags are we using?
We're getting gremlin stew tonight, boys.
Oh no.
I'm
That
gonna
does
use
not
my
sound
curved
good.
sword.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's not
made out of
working
goo.
anyway. And my trained swordsman.
Mhm.
I don't know if there's anything else that you're gonna give me today after last roll. uh, focus under pressure.
I feel like I can't allow focused under pressure literally
Fair. That's
every
all I
time.
thought you'd get.
Um,
Look, I had to try.
so give me a roll +2 -1 because they still have the bodyguard 1 status.
But can I jump over the bodyguard?
You can with your mad hops, so you can use that. You've still
Mad
got
tap.
that tag from Fabrice, so
Let's
that
go.
will bring you up to a +2 on this roll.
Okay, that looks like it's a 10.
A 10, great, a
Yeah.
full success, no consequences. You leap over the gremlin bodyguards to the one at the vault, trying to continue digging his way through. How would you like to spend your 2 power?
Kick him in the nads.
Well, I'm doing like a high jump attack, right? So obviously I gotta like bring my. I'm doing like Super Smash Brothers when like you do the down A with Link and he does like the sword plant.
That's crazy.
I was thinking this was definitely an up B attack.
No, it's
No,
just like
because
Dark
he's
Souls
on the ground.
jump attack.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Crazy. I mean,
So
I'm
I
with it,
jump
yeah.
down and I'm getting down on top of him, which you'd think would be more of a slash with the curved sword, but I wanted to be dramatic.
Yeah, and this gremlin's already
yeah.
at like 70% damage, so like if you can nail this, that's got a shot at a KO. You know?
Yeah, so I'm gonna add my 2 power to whatever status it has for damage.
Let's go.
Yes, and it already has an injured 2 status. So as you create another tier 2 status, that will get upgraded to a tier 3 status, as we discussed last time.
Yes, right.
And 3 is the limit for these gremlins. And so you splat this one gremlin in the ground, just and it is no more. As the other 2
Okay.
gremlins.
So how many gremlins was there to start with?
A horde plus these 3.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Plus the
All right.
stalactite.
So we got 2
It's just-
and a giant hand right now.
Ken's
Right.
been keeping count to how many he killed, and I know it was like at least 3.
Yeah, but like
Well, you
Elias
killed
got more.
1 in the horde.
Well,
So if
decapitated
you're counting
status.
that as a full kill, sure.
Elias has
Yes.
definitely killed the most individual gremlins so far.
I killed a horde.
Yeah, I mean, he killed a horde, dude.
Definitely winning.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a ridiculous dice roll bullshit thing, but okay.
Does your company does the Traveling Turtle Tavern offer like employee incentives for enemy
For kills?
slaying?
I
We
think
haven't
we're gonna have
discussed
to
that
start.
yet, but
Yeah, we're gonna start talking about it.
That's on the docket for the
Elias
next
just gets
company
everyone in a
meeting.
room. It's like, all right, guys, you're not really pulling your weight.
there's bonuses now.
Yeah, I've been
Ken,
killing
great
the
job.
shit out of those gremlins. I don't know if you guys noticed.
Our murder numbers are through the roof this quarter.
Fabrice, your numbers are a little low.
Ah, jeez. Well, all I
But
do.
notice that
Thank
you haven't been murdering lately, Fabrice. Is there something I can do as your manager to up your murder numberage?
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping I could do more carpentry and less murders.
Fabrice, let's
How you feel,
find
man?
our source of truth on this, and
Oh,
we'll
no.
circle back and synergize.
All right.
Simo, not the highest murder numbers, but I mean the style points for killing that poacher certainly make up for the individual
He had it
numbers.
coming.
I was pretty uncomfortable with that.
That was a high value murder.
No, it was a high value murder for sure.
At least with
The
5
best murders
there.
are personal.
I could definitely
No.
feel the emotion in that one, and I like that.
I had a very different idea of what this company was.
Isn't it your company?
Yeah, kind of.
Fabrice is an independent contractor. Okay, you
A really important one.
you rent
considering he owns the
the
house.
turtle off of him, but he's not
Yeah.
technically an employee.
In a lot of ways, I'm a piece of equipment. So.
In a lot of ways, he's our landlord.
You could say he's a tool.
Do not operate Fabrice while intoxicated.
We do make beer, so be careful, Sibo.
Fabrice, let's go back to you real quick. One of the 3 gremlins has been defeated. There's 2 remaining. There's the giant smoke hand. What are you going to do?
I guess I'll lock down this last guy with a I'm gonna try to lock down this last guy with a pickaxe. Because the other guy got disarmed. So I would like to lockjaw Fancy Hammer and use my center of gravity as a golem and try to lock this guy down.
Okay. It sounded like 3 tags for me. Go ahead and give me a roll plus 3.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
That is a critical success, Fabrice. So what I'm just going to say here is you are able to lock up the remaining pickaxed gremlin, get him in a position where he can't swing, and then like pivot and toss him into the other gremlin, and they just smash together, and they both explode in sludge and smoke. So that the 3 pickaxing gremlins have been defeated thanks to your critical
no,
success.
I just killed someone.
That's what we like
Doesn't
to
it feel
see,
good?
Fabrice. Hell yeah, baby.
I mean, you killed an elemental fear sludge gremlin thing. You know, does
Yes, and
Fabrice
I am
consider
rocks.
that a person?
I feel very uncomfortable right now. I mean, like, not that. Like, obviously, it's not immoral, but I don't feel good about it.
knack for playing characters that murder people and feel bad about it.
I've done very little murdering this season, and I don't know that Bobby felt it.
The
mostly thanking
voice
Cortez.
from the hand of
Yeah, no,
smoke.
Corpus did. And he was pretty good.
My children, you have destroyed my children. Oh, what horrible little beasties you all are.
Call me
I know.
beastie.
You're a
Yeah.
beastie. You're a terrible little beastie. And the
You are.
one
To be honest.
long finger goes towards you, Elias, to almost like caress your cheek a little bit.
Yeah. Stop it.
Little beastie.
No, not beastie. You're beastie.
Oh my god, I thought the sludge was the father, but the hand is. Evolution is backwards. I don't understand.
I
Okay.
can always make more children. Once I'm done with the 4 of you and the little leprechaun. And the hand begins to turn to go face the leprechaun, who is like hyperventilating on the ground. What are you guys gonna do here?
All right,
well,
Mr.
I'm either
Leprechaun,
gonna-
you have to stop this thing, I think. So if I believe in you, you can do this. Just stand up and be like, no, and stop being afraid of this thing and conquer your fears. This is your moment, Mr. Leprechaun. I believe.
I believe.
See, he believes.
You got this. I can give you an impassioned speech if you want.
I mean, I have questions, so.
I really feel like somebody should do something here. As the the long finger begins to press into the forehead of the leprechaun, and the leprechaun's eyes roll to the back of his head.
Oh crap, that didn't
I think
work.
he's dead.
Okay.
I mean, I'll run in there to
I have a
protect him, I
stupid
guess.
idea.
Well, do that. Yeah, for sure.
I like stupid ideas. They're my favorite.
I would like
What's your-
to gather up this mist and force it into a jar. I would like to jar the mist.
Jar the mist. Oh, Elias. I like this idea. I like this idea a lot. Go. What tags do we have here?
Bag of things,
Sure, you've got a jar in there. That makes sense.
I would assume. Wind magic
Yeah.
and witch apprentice.
Yeah, I think all of that works. I am going to invoke the Miasma 2 status against you. Because I think, like, as you are trying to conjure this wind, to formulate this plan, you feel like panic that you have to push down, and it's getting harder to breathe and to speak the words of your magical incantations and draw the runes in the air. This is a very important roll. You've got a +1 on it. Go ahead and give it to me.
Baby. Show me not that. It's a 6.
That is a 6. That is a failure. The failure here is that Elias is not able to conjure a wind powerful enough. But wait. Simo made it Frozen 1, which is going to be a beneficial status here for you. Which means that is going to be a 7, which is a mixed success
Let's
with
go.
1
We will
power.
take that.
Oh
2 power?
my god.
Yeah, effectively.
I help. Yay!
Not with 1 power, but it is a mixed success. And so
Thanks, Emo.
just when you think
one
the wind will not be enough, as the finger is starting to poke into the leprechaun's head, and the leprechaun's body begins almost convulsing as something is like entering it and taking it over. Your wind increases in strength and velocity, wraps around the smoky hand and pushes it back towards you. as you have the jar open. The jar almost vacuums up this smoke. You put the cap on and you twist it tight, and you hold it up, and you see the smoke swirling around inside. And the smoke changes and is no longer a hand, but a face. You see one eye, a second eye, a wide, smiling mouth appear
It's the
as
Cheshire
it
Cat.
looks up at you. Oh, little beastie boy, with your wind magic. You're a clever little one, aren't you? With your magic and your tricks. But such a little prison as this cannot hold me. I am mightier than that. Have your leprechaun. It matters not. I have other islands to visit, other places to claim, and memories to take. I'll see you in your nightmares, little witch. And the smoke sort of dissolves into nothingness within your jar.
You're trapped. No, stop it. No. Oh, guys,
I know
it got
the
away.
Bathroom is a really hard technique.
Oh yeah, I got one.
Evil containment wave.
I didn't realize he was in the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, did I not
all
say
I
there
could
were
think.
4 of them, and like the others would just repeat the last word? The one said,
Witch.
I know we were the Beastie Boys. Okay. So how's the leprechaun doing? He's still unconscious? Is he convulsing on the ground? How's he doing?
So yeah, Fabrice, you rush over to the leprechaun. Is convulsing at first, but like as the seconds
okay.
pass, starts to like stabilize and calm down, and like after like 30 seconds, a minute, his eyes sort of flutter open weakly. Did you do it? Is all of
Yeah.
is everything gone?
We did it all
It's
right.
not
More or less.
here. Do you happen to remember why you forgot?
I told you.
You hid it, right?
I haven't forgotten. I hid the memories away. I hid the bad feelings away. In there, and he points to the vault, which, the vault doors are like dented and cracked a little bit, but still closed. The gremlins did not get through.
Okay. So if I were to ask you if you felt like you were missing something, you would say no?
I don't think so, but and the leprechaun like quickly stands up and runs over to the vault, and he just touches the vault door and they swing open, and he like runs inside. He's like, I need to check if everything's still here. And on the other side of the vault doors, you see like just Scrooge McDuck mountains of gold coins, and these like globes of colored light and energy sitting atop. And you follow inside, and you see like strange artifacts and statues and art pieces, and the leprechaun is like scrambling to the top of the tallest mountain of coins, and then he looks down and calls to you all. It's here. It's still here. My memories.
Okay, that's good.
Let's see him.
Yeah,
And
maybe we
he
should take a look.
carefully picks up from the top and brings down to you what looks like a wooden jewelry box almost. and he opens it up, and you just see these like rings and brooches and amulets, but each one, as you look at it closely, is like very fine engravings on it that seem to depict scenes from the leprechaun's life.
So it's kind of like in Hook when like they're like, "Here's a kiss," and they give him a thimble.
I don't remember that from Hook, but sure.
I don't remember that either.
The only thing I really
tell us in the
remember from that
comments.
movie
Does
is
anyone remember
the
Hook?
imaginary food.
Oh, okay. Well, look, she's like,
I
"I'm
remember
gonna
that the
kiss you,"
crocodile
and then
was
she gives him a thimble or something like that. And she's like,
Sure,
"This is a
it's like
kiss."
that.
And then
Yeah.
Zuko has to find the Avatar. That's what I remember about that movie.
It's this one. And the leprechaun points to an obsidian black amulet.
Well, that doesn't look like a fun memory.
Ominous.
It's not.
Could we
So
just
how do we
like
look at the memory? Do we like put on the
do
amulet?
we put it in like a
or
VCR or
a what? That's not even current. That's like old, but also too new for this world. It's like a crazy reference.
it just felt I thought that was like appropriate. I thought we'd have VCRs.
I could use my magic to release the memory, but I don't think I want to.
Well, look, we don't really have time for that.
I don't think I want to remember. It was. I wouldn't have put the memory in here if it was a good one.
No, I know it's not good. I'm just scared because the Griffin forgot his regret. Maybe I could take a look at the memory if you don't want to look at it. Would that help?
Could
We
you?
got to do. I mean, we got to do something. Yeah, I'm worried that you're gonna forget something and then you're gonna get the whole island killed. So we got to be really careful on that. And I think that ghosty guy has something to do with that. But I'm pretty confused right now because now we've got multiple villains. So
Fabrice, the leprechaun extends the jewelry box out to you, and you see the black obsidian amulet, and it has a carving of what looks like an island on it. And there's something deep inside of you that feels a calling to this amulet, that feels a connection to it, that going back to what happened on Griffin Island when you communed with the Griffin and you could sense that there was something missing, that something had been taken from the Griffin.
yeah.
There's a part of you deep down that knows that whatever memory is attached to this amulet is what is missing.
Oh, okay, we gotta take a look now. Uh, should I try to commune with the amulet, or do you have like a way to activate this, Mr. Leprechaun?
You just need to put it on.
Cool, that's so easy. Hell, eyes, do I look good?
It looks really good, honestly. I was thinking it was gonna crash, but honestly, you kind of work it.
I don't know. Yeah, I was kind of thinking it would look a little garish, to be
And
honest.
stop, Fabrice, because in the middle of that sentence, your eyes just go dull. And the rest of you see Fabrice like totally stop moving, fully paralyzed. As Fabrice, your consciousness is taken elsewhere.
Jeez.
And you come to in the middle of a terrible, terrible storm. Wind blowing around you, rain falling down, plummeting you. So strong, so powerfully, it stings your skin. Skin that you look at your hands and see flesh, human flesh. Lightning cracks in the sky and plummets down in a lightning bolt that lands at your feet inches away from striking you.
Okay.
Somebody grabs you, a human woman you don't recognize, and she says, "Hurry, hurry, we must escape before our island is destroyed on the next episode of Escape the Dungeon."
Dun, dun, dun.
Good.
He's just standing there screaming.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for listening to Escape the Dungeon. Escape the Dungeon is created by Dom Brass, Nate Brass, Zach Brass, and Mike Cripps, with editing and original music by Tyler Nate. If you enjoyed this show, please consider subscribing and leaving a 5-star review on your favorite podcast app. To find us on social media, go to escapethedungeonpod.com.